Both my husband and I, we belong to army background. We've been traveling all our life.
That's
So we looking forward to doing something new.
Hello, friends. Good morning. This is Kolluri from CIP Canada. I'm a CIP Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. It's been a busy week. Tuesday, I had my Rcic professional development courses, and then it was my daughter's birthday, so I didn't do live for the last 3 days. And Neilji and Yashwant from a team were taking, and Arundhati was also here, I believe, as well. So welcome back. And we have here Dr. Niharika from dentist background. So I just wanted to share a program here. So we have a program which is, just give me a second here. The tuition fee is very affordable tuition fees. In fact, for this program, it is Trinity Western University Masters in MBA in Education in Healthcare Leadership. So this is in Metro Vancouver, very good location. Largely in Richmond, they have 2 campuses, and the tuition fees. Yeah, the tuition fees here. If you see, the total tuition fees is just about $30,000 for it's 2 masters, and you'll be eligible 2 years masters, and you'll be eligible for up to 3-year postgraduate work permit. So it's not exactly in BC. It's not. I would say it's more a credit system, not exactly. The duration is not 2 years, but it is a credit system. And total credits here, if you see, 34 credits are required to graduate. And the total tuition fees is $28,472. Plus the tuition credit for each is $795. So if you see the total tuition fees, and for the first year, you have to pay that once tuition fees deposit for leadership is about $10,000. Okay. So this is the total for this program. And let me show you a short video about Trinity Western University. Very good location. Actually, it's very beautiful compared to Ontario. The weather is very nice. I actually lived in BC. When I first moved to Canada, I lived in Abbotsford, British Columbia, and in Vancouver for over a month deciding what to do. But again, since most colleges in Ontario has the highest number of colleges here, so I decided to come back to Ontario and to Waterloo and start my career here.
Established in 1962, TWU's main campus is located in Langley, British Columbia, just a short drive from Vancouver and right next to historic Fort Langley, a picturesque university town located on the banks of the Fraser River. In addition to its Langley campus, TWU offers programs through its Richmond campus, the historic Laurentian Leadership Center in Ottawa, a satellite campus in Bellingham, Washington, and the Crow's Nest Ecological Research Center located on BC's Salt Spring Island. Trinity Western is committed to providing transformational education. Focusing on the liberal arts, sciences, and professional studies, TWU emphasizes excellence in academics and research, all of which is founded upon a thriving Christ-centered community. With a focus on faith-integrated studies and hundreds of student leadership opportunities, it's uniquely positioned to offer students a vibrant life both in and out of the classroom. TWU features 48 undergraduate degrees and 19 graduate degree programs, including business administration, nursing, counseling psychology, education, worship arts, and more. It also offers continuing education and leadership development through certificate and online learning programs. Trinity Western is also home to the Spartans Athletics program, whose world-class teams have captured national championships in volleyball, soccer, hockey, track and field, and in 2019 it launched its new rugby program. Many Spartans athletes have also gone on to represent Canada worldwide in the Olympics and on national teams. The fulfillment of TWU's mission is reflected in the exceptional quality of its over 30,000 alumni who have graduated and entered the global marketplace, drawing on their university education and experience to have a transformational impact on culture. At Trinity Western University, it's not just what you do, it's who you become.
So this is Trinity Western University, beautiful campus, almost about 150 acres, big campus, big institution. It's a private university, but very popular in the BC region, especially. They have over 20,000 students, domestic and international. So if you're interested, please, think over and do connect with Abhinav. So for us, we work with this institution very closely. There are other healthcare leadership programs, education leadership programs in other locations, but again, they are, in either coal provinces or Atlantic provinces, and very limited job opportunities from that perspective. So, there's one, for example, if you're interested, but again, it's not a master's program. CB UK Britain University, they have a 2-year post-baccalaureate in healthcare. In Atlantic provinces for 2 years, they have a simplified immigration process. But again, it's a very small town of 30,000 population. So, unfortunately, there's no best of both worlds for medical graduates, unfortunately. So, we understand that it is very important if you are able to get a job and if you are able to survive your transition and later on, then eventually you will get your PR. It is only a question of time under process, right? So do look into it and please connect with Abhinav. So for this institution, every month or every other month, they have application fee waiver for us, application marathon. So what they do is they waive. So on specific dates, I think we had one a couple of weeks ago. Next one should be coming in probably in about this is June, maybe in July we will have one. So they will waive the $150 application fees, and they also have a $250 education credential assessment. So about $400. So if you are willing to wait till the application, when we start, then please make sure that you're in touch with Abhinav, and that will save you $400.
Yes, sir. So, like, that is for sure that those the marathon will be happening.
Yes. It has been for the last 2 years. Every other month they have an application marathon. I will check in today and today or Monday. We'll update Abhinav on that. Okay.
And so, how long does the visa processing take?
So currently, this is one of the biggest challenges. What we have, it's taking about 60 to 90 days on an average.
Okay.
We are hoping that we'll get back to the normal process times. Previously, before the COVID, we were getting decisions in a matter of weeks, 1 or 2 weeks, and there were times when we were getting decisions in 24 hours.
Right, sir. Okay. And my last question is, if getting a sabbatical from my college, leave without pay for growing in my field and doing a educational course, will that be helpful for my visa application?
Yes. If you, for example, if you are choosing the education leadership pathway, then yes, if you are keeping this open where you say that I'm taking a sabbatical and I plan to come back and I plan to pursue, my career in this, it might make sense. But again, to be honest, I don't really feel comfortable when you're going to the same institution, right, and doing the same job, unless you have a confirmation that you will have a senior position, right? Don't stick to one institution. But when you say that I have opportunities in many institutions, the salaries and the positions might be different, then it makes sense, right?
I understand.
Like there are many medical universities and universities offering dentistry BDS in India, and you can say that India has a very high number of universities providing medical education. Given my background, I want to see my medical and dentistry university in an education management position. Okay. So is your choice. Decide if you want to go. From the future perspective, if you're planning to be here in Canada, maybe health would be relevant at least to get some jobs in healthcare management. Right? So think about it, and it's a choice. And I want you to, you are a professional yourself, and I want you to think about the
Right.
best. We have clearly discussed the pros and cons. We'll take it forward.
Yes, sir. All right, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you for meeting me, Harika.
All right.
Siva Kalyan.
Yes, sir. Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Siva. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom session to post a short message, your name and the city where you are from in the Zoom chat, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. So yes, please, Siva.
Shiva, sir. So I have a query with respect to work permit. So
Okay.
I applied on Jan 22nd for my work permit. So I'm eligible to work on implied status. The organizations are not accepting the implied status to onboard me and start working. So I've got a job offer in month of May, and I've been waiting for that, and also my study permit TRV has expired. So is there any way so that I can get my work permit?
Where are you, Siva?
I'm in Ottawa.
Yes. So there is an option for flag polling.
But sir, my study permit expired. The TRV got expired in my passport.
Your TRV got expired. It doesn't matter. Are you in a Facebook group?
Yeah, I'm in your Facebook group.
So if you see, there have been reviews. I've asked all the people who did this flag polling to share, okay,
So,
their experience. And some of them actually did get in without the TRV as well.
so the issue was I called CBSM multiple times, and they told they might go let you cross the border outside Canada. But the thing is, there might be a risk getting back into the Canada. That's what they were telling. And in few of the forums like CanadaVisa.com, where I've seen people were stating few people got stuck on the USA border since they couldn't flagpole with an expired TRV. So this is what making me skeptical
We
regarding
actually
getting back.
we actually had people who did it without TRV, and they shared their experience recently. It is as recent as about 2 weeks.
So my TRV got expired on April 3rd.
Other option, if you are worried about that, okay. So other option is basically fighting with your employer. There is no other thing you can do, because let me just share you. So see, the only thing what you can do is you can take the printout of this, and show them.
I showed them all the available resources for the students who can start working post their study with implied status. All they say is, we know all this, but all we need is a work permit to start on to onboard you.
So, well, if they are actually breaking the law.
But when I'm checking with the immigration team from our university, what they're telling is it's up to the organization if they want to accept it or
They
not.
are breaking the law. Yes, it is up to them, but they are not really correct. By law, you are eligible. You can work. No issues on that. I think I've shared this. I'm not sure if you are in this WhatsApp group. Let me share your WhatsApp group here. I shared this a couple of times in this WhatsApp group. There is this link from the IRCC website. If you want, then I can also help you with a letter. But again, what is the company?
It's Virtusa, sir.
Oh, Virtusa. It's a big company. Why?
It's all IT companies, service companies are the same thing happening.
No. We have hundreds of people who have graduated and have been able to get jobs. Not really a truth. None of it's even TCS recently and Tech Mahindra have taken people in this situation. Okay, it's not.
So any service-based company I approach, or even TCS, they were asking for work permit, even for scheduling the interview. That's the issue here I'm facing.
You had some people who
and also after
it's basically kind of depends on the hiring manager, whoever it. I talk to many students, and yeah. So how can I help you in this situation? See, I've told you clearly that we had some students who went to the border and got it. So
yeah,
please,
sir.
you can directly.
There's another situation where I have came across by reading all the forums where there was a guy who had an agent. I don't know if he's an agent or consultant. Like as per the description you have put it in the forum, that's what I understand is he has had an agent or consultant, and the consultant represented this guy, and they did the flag polling with an expired TR.
You cannot do it. See, when you, I can give you a letter. Okay. If
Okay.
you, again, remember, we are very honest, and I try to help a lot of students every day without even taking money. So personally,
Yeah, I know, sir.
personally, I would tell you, if you have the letter or no letter, it doesn't matter. If you meet the law, it will work out, because if I can give you a letter and saying that the student wants to do fab polling, and I can give you that, but again, you're wasting your time and money. Okay. For us to sit down and even a letter, we would probably at least charge $250, because it really takes, legal writing takes time. I'll have to spend at least one hour going through all that and explaining all that at least. But again, it is not worth. Don't worry. Before you go in, first, what I suggest you is go through the post in our Facebook group, okay? Which flag polling, talk to the people who have done it personally, directly to them, and then you decide if you want to pursue or not.
So if I'm going all the way to the
First, talk to
port of entry where
okay, if
yeah,
when
I
you
spoke to people.
if the officer says you do not have a TRV, we will not give you, then go to another border.
Okay, so the issue is who like did the flag polling all had valid TR, since right now I
Not
applied
really.
4+
There
months.
were people who did not have valid TRV. I'm telling you again, I talked to a few people who, like you, also joined in the Facebook, in the Zoom meeting, and then there were some of our CIP students as well who did it. Please check in the group, and you can try. You want to, there is no other option, to be honest. Okay. I
Yeah,
cannot
sir.
guarantee you if by law, so I just want you to understand, if by law you are not eligible to apply for a to do flag polling without a TRV, my letter will not help you.
Okay,
Okay.
but
Only if the law is right, the CBSA officer will provide you the option of flag polling. If not, they will not accept you.
the CBSA officer told like it's not an official way of doing the flag polling, but people do to get a work permit or whatever, PR landing, whatever it might be. That's what they were telling. So it's making me skeptical, waiting for 4 long months. Again, if I get stuck on the other side of the border and getting back
You
back
will
in
not.
will be another issue, right?
You cannot cross the border. See, what is flag polling? You only cross Canada border, that you don't get into the US border. You will
Yeah.
not get into the US border.
But even though if we are just taking a U-turn near the US border, the US officer might not let me get back to the Canada border, right? That's what making me think of
When
it.
you
And
clearly talk to them and tell them that I'm here for flag polling, they will give you the document and they'll send you back.
oh, okay. So once I get back into Canadian immigration office, I'll just submit those documents and they
Exactly.
verify.
Go through all the posts of flag polling in our group. You don't get into the US border. You will not be let into
Yeah.
the. Okay, you just take the paper. So before going, you talk to the Canadian side. You tell them I'm going to the flag polling. They will give you a document. Okay,
Yeah.
which US side has to cite. So there have been many posts recently for the flag polling in our Facebook group. If you're not in a
Okay.
Facebook, let me just share you
Yeah,
as.
I'm in your Facebook group, so I just searched for that, but I couldn't find. But I'll just go through again.
Yeah, go through it. Go through it. Just put in flag polling and see it. It's just that people might not have tagged it. But I just searched in with flag polling in this search option. Just give me a second. Yashwant is also saying something. Right. For example, Satya recently was there. You can see a couple of posts here. Mm. Likas recently also posted. So Satya here, Hemant. Likas, one of our students, I'll connect you with him. Very nice person. So here, this is his post, right? He also did it recently. The officer said expired is not a problem until you have a valid permit, study permit.
So even my study permit expired on April 30. That's the issue.
Yeah, that might be an issue, but call them, talk to them. If the officer says that, you cannot go without a valid study permit or any permit, then there is not really much you can do here.
So that's so since I have even my study permit is expired, I think that's my.
You have no option. The other option is basically talking to your. I can give you a letter for your employer. So this is okay. This is the law, okay, which clearly states that the students who have graduated can join, can start their job. Okay, if you want me, I can do that. I can provide a letter stating that you can come in. Okay.
Okay.
Just give me a second. We have so many spouse open work permits approved since this last week. Yeah, I've just had somebody else connecting as well. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah. So think about it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you Yashwant's number from my team, Yashwant 647 212 217 5257. Yeah. This is Yashwant's number. Be in touch with him and we'll take it forward. I think Janki is here.
So one last question. So is there any new pathway coming in? I hear a lot about motion 44.
No, that is what that these things have to go through a lot of legal process. There is not going to be any TR to PR as of now. But what is confirmed is by the end of this year, most likely there will be different groups in the express entry based on the education and occupations. So shortage of will be fast tracked.
Okay.
Professionals most likely will be fast tracked, even if they have their lower score. And in that particular group, if they have a high score, they will receive an IQ.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So this is this is the option. Reach out to Yashwant if you want. I can draft a letter to your company, and I can confirm them that you are eligible, and I can cite all this law and give them an official letter. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I'll just get back to you again.
Sure, Siva. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Hi, Gautam. This is Ramakant here. How are you doing?
Hello, Rama. I'm following the order of the messages posted in the Zoom. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom session not to raise hands. Gopika, you've been here since I started, but I don't see any message from you, Gopika.
Okay, thank you. I just got to know the process now. Thank you. I'll just stay on mute. Thank you.
Okay. So, Gopika.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please, Gopika, please tell me. All the other people kindly request. Puneet is also here, one of our former students, and I think I saw Janki as well here. Janki Suresh, one of our CIP students as well. Yeah, please, Gopika, let me know, and I will. Janki, let me finish with Gopika, and I'll talk to you.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for letting me in. Actually, I stay in Quebec. I came in December 2020 as a student. I'm about to finish my studies by this end of this month. But what happened is in Montreal, usually we have a CAQ, right?
Where are you studying?
In CDI College, sir.
Why did you these institutions? We only work with TGEP and Matrix and Trebus and rest of the institutions.
Yeah.
And that is what I expected would happen. And as you know, students who graduate September 23, they have time. And after that, private colleges will no longer be eligible for postgraduate work permit. So what is your issue? Your CAQ has expired or you've not been up?
Yeah, my CAQ got expired in April 2022. And now I am I applied it, but later I applied for the study permit also through the college. It got rejected within 13 days. So now I can't apply it again. That's what they said me.
See, April 22, Betty, where are you from, Gupta?
From Andhra, Hyderabad, sir.
From Hyderabad. And so, see, you cannot apply for a study permit extension without your CAQ.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they said me.
So CAQ, what happened with your CAQ?
They asked for an extra missing documents which are already there actually. I already have the declaration forms and all, but they asked me again. I submitted that 3 weeks ago. I'm waiting for the reply, sir. I applied it on April, exactly before my expiration, because college said they'll do it, but later I only did it by myself, and then I applied for the study permit also.
So what did they say in the refusal letter? Did they give you some time for restoration?
Yes, sir. They gave me 30 days for restoration, and also they said because of CAQ, invalid CAQ, they're not letting me the
Yes, they will
study.
approve your study permit. So the best thing what you can do is, Amma, you can, when is the 30 days expiring?
I got this in May 19th, sir. So June 19th is maximum the expiry date that I have to write before June 19th.
So what you could do is basically again the same situation. Unfortunately, you will have to apply for the restoration of your status. Your study permit expired, right? Already.
Yeah, it's already expired, sir.
So you have to apply for restoration status and then, have a letter from your college that you are enrolled and also provide proof that you have applied for your CAQ and request to hold on their application. Other than that, there is not really much you can do here.
Okay. So I have to wait till I get my study permit, and I couldn't work for.
One is wait for your study permit or take an acceptance from another institution in Ontario or other where it does not require CAQ and apply for your study permit. So two options. Option one, explain them, apply for your restoration because you only have 10 days left. Okay.
Yes.
Apply for your restoration, explain the situation that you have submitted your CAQ and it is taking time and it was refused and you're hoping that it will be approved. You provided all the documents, so kindly request them not to reject and hold on to your application, which I don't know if will they do or not, right? And with the current situation and the negative trend to all these private colleges, what if your CAQ is again refused?
Then I have to take another way.
Exactly. So think about it. Option one is you only have up till June 19th, and though I'm not your legal counsel, and don't consider it as legal advice, but I'm just giving you my thoughts on that. So what you can do before 19th, you don't have CAQ, you apply for your restoration, you explain them, but a CAQ is required to get a decision on your study permit. So you will not get a decision on your study permit, and you might be, and your student status will not be listed. It is up to the visa officer if they want to keep your file on hold.
Yes.
Okay, and go to your local member of parliament and also talk to them.
Okay, sir.
Okay, or next is get an acceptance in another province which does not require CAQ.
Okay, sir. For a year course, right? You are talking about this like for a year.
It is very difficult to get admissions now in 10 days as well. It's a pain. Okay, so be careful and be very careful with what you're doing now, because that will actually affect your future well-being here in Canada. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Nama, take care then.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bye.
Mohammed Ismail from Hyderabad. Mohammed.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Mohammed.
Sir, actually, recently I got my visa, thanks to your team, first of all. And I actually am in a bit of complication. I had deferred my intake from May to September intake. So, and I haven't informed the IRCC about the deferral. And second thing is I have got my visa, which is valid till April, basically.
Congratulations. So which institution and program did you apply, Mohammed?
York University.
York University. Who was your
for a digital and content marketing program.
That's
Anil,
nice.
Anil sir, he was handling mine actually.
The entire application was with Anil and you
Yes,
did
sir.
not have any other person. Maybe
Actually, Rohan,
Sushil or Rohan.
Rohan, yeah, he was handling mine.
Rohan was it. So that's good. So no issues, Mohammed. So yeah, so basically there is, you intake, it's not mandatory to update. You can upload a web form and you can update the visa officer that you have to defer because of the date.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that is one.
Yes, sir.
Second, yeah, so after you come here, be in touch with Yashwant from our team. Yashwant,
Okay,
can you copy your number? So Yashwant is one of our team members here. He used to work in our Hyderabad office, and he's also
Okay, sir.
what we have some students who work there. We give jobs for students to work there, and after they come here, they continue. We support our students. So Yashwant is one of our team members, and is also studying data analytics in Durham College, and he will be continuing with studies in cybersecurity in York University next year. So do connect with him, and he will coordinate with me. Okay.
Sure, sir. I'll just try to connect with him at the earliest.
Okay, so Srikant, yeah, okay, so no worries, Mohammed. Make sure. Are you in the York group, Peter? WhatsApp group in York?
No, sir. I need to check actually.
8 minutes. Let me give you a York group. York.
And sir, might be an off topic. Actually, I tried joining your Facebook group, but I'm unable to actually join it. Might be some link error or something.
See, it's not a link error. Usually what happens, Mohammed, is if it is a fake profile or a closed profile, we don't know who it is.
Okay, sir.
So the social media probably, if you see inactive profiles, right, there are so many spammers and so many subusers trying to come in. So is it not an active profile, Mohammed?
So it's an active actually. It's like I usually use that one. And like when I tried joining it, it was mentioning that we have temporarily barred you from joining the groups. Like this, I just came across like this was the first time actually.
Okay, might be one of our team members might have Mohammed Ismail.
Yes, sir, Mohammed Ismail Sigratullah.
Okay, can you send me a Facebook request to me, Mohammed, to my personal?
Yeah, sir, I'll do it right away. Just a minute, sir.
Let me just add you personally and see what is happening out there. This is my Facebook group. I only add our CIP students to my Facebook because Facebook has only a limit of 5,000 people.
Got it, sir.
Okay. Or people I have met personally. So this is my personal Facebook page. Send me a request and I'll try to connect.
In a minute, sir. I'm just sending.
Sure.
I really owe CIP team a lot, sir. Like it was them. Like my profile was a bit complicated. I would say I got visa because of them only.
You know, it's all God's will. We only facilitate, to be honest. It's not, we don't do miracles. We know what the job is and we do our best, but again, it's all God's will. You know, it's not fair to say that we can do miracles and we will give you visa. It is not true. Okay.
I understand, sir, but really thanks a lot, sir. It really means a lot.
I'm very happy.
Gotcha. Like I had a previous rejection, which was for I took wrong course like last time. So I met Anil sir, and he said me that you actually went through a wrong way. Better we should hurry with this program. So that's how I just went with the flow.
What was your previous course and how did you find us, Mohammed?
Sir, actually I'm an MBA graduate, 2020 passed out, and my major was finance with the elective as a marketing management. And last time I took a global business management course.
The generic program after MBA, it is a lottery with.
Yes, sir, exactly. Like last time I got the wrong agent, I would say, like someone misguided me. So later on, I in fact spoke with you on a Zoom call actually. Through this only I got connected with Anil sir.
That is, I'm glad everything worked out. It's not often the cases.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but
Sir, I've sent you a Facebook request.
Sure, please hold on. Can you also share your Facebook group, Facebook ID? Yashwant can also check in and see why you
Yeah,
are.
sir. I'll just comment over here. It says.
Okay, just share it here. And Mohammed Ismail. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, your profile is locked, right? So when people like this, we don't really know who it is.
Oh,
It
I
doesn't say
understand.
anything, right? Your profile is locked, and we don't really know who it is, so we don't. Okay.
Got it, sir. So, like, should I make it like normal, or is there any process?
No, that's fine. If you already, so let me have Yashwant, can you go into this blocked profiles and find this profile? So usually if it is blocked, it takes time to get back. So there are hundreds of spammers who are blocked. So somebody has to manually go to, there is a search option for blocked ID.
I have just unlocked my ID as well. Like, I just unlocked it.
Oh, no, that's fine. You don't have to. Okay. It's only when first time people join us, we don't know. And usually if we see somebody who's unlocked, then it's blocked.
Got it, sir.
Not the right thing to do, but I'll talk to our social media team and see.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, congratulations, Ismail. And don't worry about it. Okay, get in touch with Yashwanji when you are here. Did you join the York group? I just
sir. Yeah, sir. I just joined actually that group as well.
Yeah, please keep me posted. Okay. Give me a missed call on my phone, and I will save your number as well, Mama.
Yeah, sir. I'll just.
You have my number?
Yeah, sir. I'll just give you a WhatsApp text.
Take care. Okay, I see your number 57148, right?
Yeah, sir. Fine. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mohammed. Looking forward to meet you. Hopefully we will. I'm not sure if we'll have another board party in September, but I will try. If not, then we will definitely have our party in the office.
Definitely, sir. Definitely we'll meet, sir.
But without the dance.
No worries, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Hello, okay. Congratulations. Take care.
Thank you.
Janki Suresh, Janki.
Sir, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Janki. You don't have to wait here. You can always call me after 5 p.m., Janki. Yes, please, Janki. Yeah, Janki, you missed the board party. You came to this Kitchener party, but you missed. It was fun. You should have come.
Yes, sir. I saw in the WhatsApp DP as well as the Facebook. It's so good, sir.
It was good. A lot of families. There were many families as well with kids who came in. But anyway, yeah, please, how can I help you, Janki?
Sir, Suresh wants to check with you something regarding the spouse open work permit visa.
Yes, Suresh. Yes, please.
Hi, sir. Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you so much I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Anyway, the Kitchener party was awesome. We enjoyed, not only me, my whole family. Even that jacket was good. It's like warm. My son said it's good. Thank you so much.
Jacket? Your son got it. Your older one, right? You did.
Yes. I think I missed one. I realized, okay, I should have also got it. Okay, anyway, thank you so much, sir. You're given two. Okay, so the question is, I applied my spouse open work permit on Feb 14th, and on next day, I got a letter from the IRCC that I can work up to June 14th. Still now, I didn't get any decision. So can I share my screen? I have one thing to.
Yes, please. Yes, okay.
Okay, do you have a chance to see my screen, sir?
Yeah, bear with me, please. Okay, yeah, this is a standard. Okay, this is a standard document.
Okay, now the question.
Yeah, go ahead.
The question is, the June 14th is coming, and I tried to went to the Canada Border Service Agency and tried to do flagpole. They said they can't do it since I am dependent to Janaki's study permit. Unless study permit is approved, they can do it.
When did Janaki submit her study permit?
The same day, sir. We all submitted as a family together, February 14th.
February 14th, and Janaki applied for study permit extension?
Yes, sir, you're right, sir. Study permit extension, sir.
And when is she finishing her classes?
She'll be finishing her second program December, sir.
December, that's fine. Let's see the process. What is the processing time now?
I think it's like 120 days, 140 days. It's another 10 more days are this for spouse open work permit, and the second program for Janagi, it should be like 2 months. It's already over.
So Shivani is here as well. She's saying 145 days.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so February, right? So let me just look in. Temporary residence, you applied for work permit outside of Canada, study permit and work permit.
No, sir, inside of Canada.
Inside of Canada, initial extension, inside of Canada, okay. And yeah, Shivani is saying 145. And how many days have passed?
It's close to 120 days, sir.
So another 20 days for you to wait.
Okay,
see,
so now,
by law, I actually shared this link in this group. I'm not sure, Suresh, if you are, but let me share this WhatsApp group link. Let me just share you this link and I will share this. So by law, there is no limitation as long as you have applied while your status is valid. Yeah, join this group and I will share this link as well. So if you read this regulation from IRCC, it clearly says that section so and so 185, for workers is valid. Okay, you can look into in your situation as well. It is the same. Let's look at this section and you'll understand what I'm talking as well. Okay, so unfortunately, there is not really much you can do here, and you will have to wait.
So my question is whether I can continue my job or not after June 14th.
Yes, you can. So if you read the law, it clearly states that you can continue as long as you submitted it.
But in my application, there is something I mentioned in yellow line. Please attach this letter to your present work permit as proof of it. And then you have that until June 14, 2022, or until a decision is made on your application.
Until a decision is made, whichever comes first. Okay, so decision has not come first. You can do it. Don't worry, Suresh. You can continue working. No
Even
issues.
the mention is until June 14th. That was the questions I have. Even though I can work.
Says if you get a decision, early, then this is no longer valid, and you can wait till you get your decision. No issues. This is a question I get every day. And if you read the regulation out there, it clearly states if you submitted the application, I don't know why they started giving this, but you can continue until your decision comes in.
Okay. Okay, sir. So because of this date only makes me confusion, and my employer said you are eligible to work, you can work, they said to me. But
if you are eligible to work, don't worry about that. So go again through the section 186U and read the section. You will understand clearly what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. I think I can see it.
100%, nothing to worry about that. So go through this section 186, subsection 186, and you will understand that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for sharing the information, sir.
Okay, Janki.
Bye, sir.
Yeah, take care, Janki.
Yes, sir.
Padma Mridani. Padma, are you here, Padma?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, thank you.
Good morning. So I'll explain my situation actually. I got married in the month of February, and my husband, he stays in Canada and he has PR. So I applied for my PR on April. So I just wanted to know about the work permit, spouse work permit. So what is the procedure? Is it possible? What are these problems that I can face? I am like, I have 4 years of experience. I'm a software engineer here.
Okay, so what is your husband's status? He's a PR now.
Yeah, PR holder.
He's a PR holder. When did he get his PR now?
Last year, June, I think 2021 June.
2021 June, he got his PR.
Yes.
Okay, and did you already submit your spousal sponsorship for PR?
Yes, in the month of April, but I did not have any processing, like no
Yes.
change in the process.
Okay, so unfortunately, it does take time.
Yes.
So there is not really much you can do here. We've had some students who are some applicants who applied for a visitor visa when they had their PR in the process, but again, unfortunately, it is a very limited chance that it will be approved. So unfortunately, Padma, you have no option but to wait until you get a decision.
Right. So regarding the work permit, can't I apply for work permit?
So the new process, what they have got recently is announced, is for people who have applied for TR to PR immigration program and are waiting for a decision. Okay, so unfortunately, there is nothing you can do except wait as of now. The government did announce that they will have some programs for people who are a PR and they are waiting. But again, as of now, we only see the recent update where it clearly mentioned that the program is only for applicants who had applied for the PR under the temporary public policy and who have applied for the open work permit under this process.
Okay, okay. Right. So
very tough decision, Padma, unfortunately. Where are you from, Padma? Yes. Are you from Tamil Nadu?
Hyderabad. No, Hyderabad.
Okay, so there is nothing, Amma. You have to have patience, and it's April, right? You applied in last April, so I think probably it's taking about 1.5 years. So do wait, okay?
So current processing time is 1.5 years. So it states the processing time states that it's 23 months currently.
It will change. It will keep on changing. Okay, IRCC has confirmed that there are 24 months, but I'm hoping they've hired recently more staff as well. So I hope things will work out for you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Gautam.
You're welcome, Amma. Take care. Humaira Mirza.
Yes, sir. Hi.
Hello, Betty. Where are you from, Humaira? Which city in India are you from?
I'm from Hyderabad, India, but currently I'm residing in Saudi Arabia with my husband.
In Saudi. How are you in a Facebook group? How did you find our contact details?
Yes, I'm in your Facebook group, CIP group. So here I'm just to take some information. I have not applied anything.
Okay, so to clear it, Betty, see, Humaira, same as in India, right? To get acceptance into medicine, dentistry, we have a common entrance test.
Yes.
It's very competitive. So your question is you want to get into a nursing program. Unfortunately, it will not be possible. It is very unlikely, right? I worked in Mohawk College previously, and in Conestoga, we did not have anything into nursing for international students. And for domestics, and in Mohawk, after 2 years, we were able to get 1 seat for nursing.
Okay.
Second, even if you are lucky to, admissions are very competitive, because for nursing, if there are 100 seats, there are 1,000 Canadians who are applying. So they will get the first priority because they are the taxpayers. Okay. Yes. So aapke situation mein, it is a long-term process. You have to first come here and then you can look into the admission. After you get your PR Canadian, you might have an opportunity out there, but admissions are very competitive to get into even nursing here in Canada.
Okay. And what about if I try in teaching profession? I'm just a BSc, so I can do a master's.
Why teaching, Betty? Do you have any work experience? How old are you?
I'll be 29 years this year. I have 3 to 4 years work experience. And this year I'll be again joining the job. 3 to 4 year experience around 3-4 years back. I was working for.
Betty, first thing you have to understand, India message have a very high visa approval rate, but still it is not 100%. Okay. 70 to 80%, especially from South India, we have a good visa approval rate for CIP. Visa officers look at many things. Okay. One, the proposed program of study should be for adult students who have graduates. It will be relevant to your work experience. Your work experience advisable to be consistent. So you're not working. You're living in Saudi now.
Yeah, no. I'll be joining a job by September. September will be the academic year starting, so I'll be teaching this.
What teaching? Is it a school or is it a college?
Is it a school? It is a school, international school.
And what are you planning to teach? Like which subjects?
Science.
Science, good. Yes, you can. That's a good option. And are you married, Betty?
Yes, I'm married and I have one child.
How old is your child?
3 years.
3 years. See, that is also very important. Now, that's the reason I'm asking, because we support our students extensively from the study visa process till immigration, including the spouse open work permit. And again, for you to understand, when you are, middle class, from our families, we come in, it's very difficult to manage with a child, right? And we don't really advise international students to come together with their spouses. We don't do that. Okay, we put in so much time and effort, and when you apply together with, we are happy to support our students, but again,
I'm ready to apply alone, sir. I leave my child with my sister.
This is a big challenge, so you will be able to manage. Okay.
I am hoping to manage because we are seriously looking to move to Canada. So we are ready to take the sacrifices. Of course, I have to leave my child here. And my husband will be working here.
आपके शौहर क्या करते बेटी हो मेरे?
Accountant is a finance job.
He is an accountant and finance. Okay. So yeah, consistent work experience is very important. And if you have many years of work experience, it's a big advantage. So teaching me, how many years of experience do you have?
It is not a continuous experience. I had 3 to 4 years experience before marriage. And after marriage, I didn't work. I'll be starting working this year. I was planning to work. Yes. I was planning to work, but the pandemic happened, and just 6 months before the pandemic, I gave birth to my son. So it was not really possible for me to work till now. Now he's turning 3, so I'm starting to work again. But I was looking for an option to move.
Okay. So yeah, very important again, get some work experience. So at the time of applying for your visa, when you have at least 8 to 12 months of work experience, it makes sense when you're choosing the program, explaining that I'm working in this, this is my, profile, and I'm working and I see your career prospects in this profile. So it's important that you have consistent work experience. Okay. So be in touch with, this is a permanent Zoom link. We are here every day from 10:30 in the morning to 10:30 in the night India time. And I'm here usually from 9-10 a.m. for 2 to 3 hours every day, sometimes 4 hours as well, based on my schedule. But take your time, Betty. I think I'm not sure if you just go back to our Facebook group and see this. I shared information regarding Trinity Western University. And it's a good institution and a master's in education leadership. The tuition fees is just under 30,000. And if you are interested, I actually had a talk with Niagara University in Toronto, and they also have.
Which university in Toronto?
Niagara University. I'll be having a meeting. So this is a US university. They also have a campus here in Vaughan, Toronto area, and they also have this program which is not open for international students. So we have discussion about doing a special cohort where we can have our students join that. Okay.
Okay.
But again, it is not yet open, but we will definitely look at that. Okay.
Okay. So what is the criteria for applying? Like, is there any criteria for applying?
See, basic is in your situation, usually what is the criteria for any program? It's education, in some cases, work experience and language abilities. 6.5 with no band less than 6 is the minimum requirement, but higher the better.
Okay.
Okay. So be in touch. I'll share you this Facebook group, WhatsApp group as well. We have one WhatsApp group, which is I think I've shared in the group. You should be able to find it in the WhatsApp group as well. So be in touch with us and we'll take it forward from there when you're ready. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Janki, I spoke to her. Ramakant, you've been waiting for quite some time since start. Yes, Ramakant.
Yes, sir. Hi. Ramakant, sir, from Hyderabad. Okay.
Yes.
So actually, openly talking, like, I'm a layman. I do not know any process of here, how to apply to Canada. So I've been referred by Mr. Rav.
Yeah, see, it is a very simple process. If you listen to 2 or 3 sessions on a Facebook, what I do, you will be an expert yourself as well.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.
See, Canada process is, Canada is very easy compared to the US or other countries. Canada has hardly about 50 colleges and 50 universities. And
Okay.
it's an online simplified process, so nothing to worry about this. Okay.
Okay, so I need your help here because what I'm thinking here, I'm married, so I have a 4-year-old kid.
How old are you, Ramakant?
I'm 35 right now.
You're 35. Okay. And where are you from, Rama?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Ikkada Hyderabad?
Hyderabad Padmara Nagar lo untanu nenu.
Padmara Nagar. That's nice. I had a very good friend from Padmara Nagar, but I lost him. Padmara Nagar in Walkertown is in Padmara.
Walkertown Sai Baba temple దగ్గరే ఉంటాను.
So I had a very good friend. I'm not sure if you might know him. His name is Sandeep, and his father was a forest officer, district forest officer. He had his sister Sandeep and Shivani, or I don't remember his name, Vilmas. Very nice guy, but he was my classmate in intermediate, and after that I was never able to find him.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Time ante. God's grace, we don't know.
Yeah, so maybe you might know him. He lives somewhere out there as well in Walkertown.
Okay.
His father was an IFS officer, so if you know anybody, do let me know. Sandeep
Sure. Compulsory, because born and brought up here since 35 years. So probably I would have, I might be asking my dad. So
sure. Yes, sure. So 35, what is your profession?
So I work with Mylan Pharmaceuticals. Okay. So right now for next 2 years, I have, work from home. Okay. So I just wanted my spouse to study in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So
what is
actually, she's a housewife. She's a homemaker. So actually, she used to work with Genpact along with me. So after we getting married, so Tanu inclined, I don't want her to take much stress because we have a kid. So I told her to stop. Sorry, sir.
What is her age?
She's 36 years old.
She's 36 years old, and
I'm 35.
And when did it's love marriage from Genpact?
Yeah, it's a love marriage.
Okay. And I also I thought I will marry a North Indian, but I married a Ukrainian. My wife is a Ukrainian. I grew up in.
I got married to a North Indian. My wife is a North Indian. She's from Sholapur.
Sholapur, say Marathi. That's nice.
Marathi. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So getting back to what we were discussing, remember I just spoke to Humera before you as well. So consistent work experience is very important. Puneet, I'll get back to you, Puneet, after Ramakant. So consistent work, in theory, anybody can apply for study. There is no limitation. Age is no bar, gap is no bar. However, from the visa perspective, it does make sense. Unfortunately, we have limitations from the age perspective. And also consistent work experience, if she doesn't have work experience, it is also a big challenge. So what is your wife's bachelor stream and percentage?
So she has done her MSc in chemistry. Okay, after that, she was working with Deloitte. After Deloitte, she came back to Genpact. Okay, 2016 was her last day in Genpact. After that, we got married. 2017 we got married. 2016, 31 December was her last day.
How old is your child?
My kid is 4-year-old.
4 years. Okay. And what is your wife's bachelor's stream in percentage? Not MSc, but bachelor's.
Bachelor's, she has done her BCom. I don't know her percentage, but she has done her BCom.
Okay. Academics are very important from the visa perspective.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So big challenge here, Ramakant, for you. Right? शायद घर में आप हिंदी बात करते होंगे कि मराठी
No, తెలుగు మాట్లాడతాం సార్. తెలుగు నేర్చేసుకుంటాను. నాకే హిందీ రాదు.
That is nice. Okay, very big challenge for her. Okay, see, very important is to when there is no work, consistent work experience, very high risk of visa refusal. We can definitely go for some and mid-level MBA programs for your wife.
Okay.
Right? But again, because she has a huge gap of 7 years, it will be tricky from the visa perspective. Okay. So that is one challenge for you, right? Second, what about your bachelor's stream and percentage?
Okay, my bachelor's, I've completed it in 2009, and my stream is 59.7.
59.7. And what is your highest? Do you have any masters?
No, I do not have any masters.
And what was your bachelor's stream?
Computer science.
Computer science. See, you have two options. One, you can trouble your wife, right, for study. But the problem is, in her situation, because she does not have consistent work experience, a very high risk of visa refusal.
Okay.
Okay. In your situation, you can definitely take a challenge. So what is your current job?
I'm a service delivery lead.
You're in IT?
Yes, I'm in IT. I'm a service delivery lead over there.
So what exactly is service delivery lead? Are you, is kind of a BA position, or what is service delivery?
Okay, the service in the sense I maintain all the infrastructure. I get the projects from the clients. I talk to them. I buy out the small companies. I integrate the processes over there. Okay, between my company as well as the newborn company. So I integrate the process.
So what would be, so one, unfortunately, you have a very good consistent work experience. So
Sorry.
Yeah, so from the visa perspective, Ramakant, you probably might be a better candidate.
Okay, actually, sir, vice versa అనుకున్నాము. అంటే తను
This is new for you, Ramakant. So think about it, take your time, because see, this is such an important decision for you. This is a life-changing decision for your family in the future. So my advice is to make sure that whoever is with the strongest skill set and a work experience will have a higher chances of visa.
Okay, sir. I just have a question over here. So if I'm on a student visa, for example, I cannot work, right? I have only 22 hours of working and 40 hours when I'm in holiday period, right?
Yes.
So over there, that is the biggest challenge. But fortunately, I have a work from home for next 2 years. That is fine.
You can do your India job, no issues of that. The biggest challenge, remember, Ramakant, your Canada dream will be a dream if your wife's visa will be refused. And there is no guarantee that she will be approved, because she has 8 years of, almost about 7 to 8 years of gap. Okay. So you want to play a lottery, go ahead. We'll be happy to help you. But remember, it is your decision. You face consequences for the choices.
No, because, sir, I'm just blindly. Mute please.
Yeah, I just muted them. Yeah. So take your time, Ramakant. So I just, with IRCC, to be honest, there are so many surprises. But again, I wouldn't want to play a lottery. Recently, we had 43% student with a 42%. She applied from Kuwait, an adult student, and she was approved for Niagara College, Toronto campus for global business management.
Okay,
right?
Sir, నాకు ఒక చిన్న doubt. I'm sorry, I wanted to talk in Telugu.
No,
So,
no.
Sir, నాకు ఏంటంటే నేను ఇప్పుడు నేను చదవగలుగుతాను, but I don't know whether I can concentrate or not. I'll just try. But నాకు ఏదైనా easy courses ఉంటే can I go with that? అంటే నేను నిజంగా ఓపెన్ గా చెప్తున్నాను సార్.
I'll tell you my situation. I'm 46 now. September I'll be 47.
Okay.
And I came to Canada when I applied for study visa when I was 38.
Oh God.
From Europe, I came with my wife and 2 kids, and I did the same as well, right? I didn't want to test, I didn't want to stress myself with the GMAT and everything, and I studied a HR program.
Okay. అంటే ఇప్పుడు సార్ ఇప్పుడు నేను IT కాకుండా
to get back to the reality, right? You see what happened recently in Quebec, the government removed the postgraduate work permit eligibility for private colleges in Quebec, in the province of Quebec. This was the only province where international students studying in private colleges were eligible for post-study work permit. So what happened? Everybody wants to study because, see, in general, the reality is if Canada, if US, if UK, if Australia, if New Zealand, these are the top countries, right, where all our international students go. If they remove the post-settlement opportunities, would any Indian go there to study?
No.
From middle-class families? No. So the same situation, everybody wants to get the PR at an easy course. As such, these colleges started becoming factories for study visas, and they have been cracked on now. So there is, if you're coming to study here in Canada, there is unfortunately no easy option. You have to study. You have to focus. I'll tell you, when I studied, I literally did not have 1 year. I didn't know what was happening outside. Thank God my wife was able to manage everything, but there was no time to sleep, the assignments and everything. I didn't even do a part-time job. I grew up in Eastern Europe and my second language was not English.
Okay.
Right? I speak Russian and Ukrainian at home.
Oh God. Okay. Got it, sir.
So and writing projects were really tough for me. Right. So, and you'll be studying with all the young kids who are 24, 25.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I understood. Yes.
So think about it, take your time, and there are many good opportunities. Don't waste your time. Okay. There are very good opportunities where you can study an 8-month, 1-year postgraduate program, business analytics, data analytics, predictive analytics, or unfortunately, there is no DevOps program. We work with York University and we've been trying to get some new programs out there, but it's been a slow process of.
Sir, one moment, there is even a 1-year program over there. Can we apply for that? Are we eligible?
So 99% of the programs in the colleges, they are 1 academic year, which is 8 months.
Okay, sir. I thought it's a 3 or 4 year program, MCA, MBA.
Okay. They're all. So MBA is 2 years program. There are 1 year, but again, most students do 2 1-year programs, 1+1. Why? Because if you study in Canada for 2 years, the duration of the study, you will be eligible for up to 3 years of post-study work permit. Okay. So 3 years of post-study work permit if you study 1+1. And the reason why we advise 1+1 is not because we get money. You can study in the same college, but again, the big advantage is that you spend the same money, okay, and you get 2 degrees. For example, you can do the first in BA or predictive analytics or data analytics or big data architecture. Second, you can do a 1-year program in project management or any other IT cybersecurity or any program which makes sense for you. So you spend the same money and you get 2 degrees and you will have 2 different pathways. Getting a job in Canada for IT professionals is easy. And another big advantage is in Canada, the PR process is it's very easy for international graduates who study here. You're losing points, but your English is good. You will cope up there. And there are also other PMP programs. And by the end of this year, they might actually special programs for IT people. They will also have separate groups based on the shortage occupations. Okay.
Okay.
So, and even after so in Canada, after your studies, it takes hardly, after you finish your 1 year work experience, okay, it hardly takes about 6 to 8 months to get your PR. And after you live in Canada 2 years, as a permanent resident, you can apply for your Canadian citizenship, your Canadian passport. And once you get your Canadian passport, you can actually go to the US and work on the TN visa without the H-1B. So the big advantage of Canada is, one, it's easy with the immigration. Second, you have the whole access to North America. You don't have to wait for a lot of Telugu people out there. You don't have to wait for 10, 15, 20 years and go through the process of 1 master's, 2 masters, PhD until you get your H-1B. And
absolutely.
After H-1B, you don't have to wait for 10, 15 years. Canada is much more easier. And in general, most people don't usually go to the US once. It's a very peaceful life here. And most people usually stay here in the US. We don't have gun violence. We don't have too much of racial discrimination and all those stuff happening. Disadvantages, US until New York, it is the same weather like the US from Canada, right? If you look into all the provinces on the New York, only provinces like Florida, Texas, and California, and there, Georgia, the weather is good. But again, if you go on to the upper belt out there, it is all the same winter with snow.
Okay, sir, a quick last question. I just wanted to know if I'm ready. Okay, how to reach you people are etla nenu aim cheyali first.
So one, we
currently, sir.
Yeah, very simple process. We have we have physical offices, but we are a very strong virtual platform. So you can do everything from the comfort of your home. This is a permanent Zoom link, and the Zoom link is active at least 12 hours every day. So our office in Hyderabad, we are actually doing some maintenance repairs. Our office is exactly opposite to the US consulate in Begumpet.
Begumpet, US consulate. Okay, here only. Okay, very good.
Yes. So I have 15 offices in 5 countries, not just India.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So, but we are a virtual platform. We are very strong. So we are, powered through Zoom and social media. We get 1,000+ applications every year from India, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from West Bengal to Gujarat. We have offices in Mumbai, Hyderabad, Kochi, Gujarat, big market, Ahmedabad, Surat, and we are planning an office. We have processing teams in Delhi as well, and we are planning an office in Chandigarh as we talk as well. Okay, so this is a permanent Zoom link. I want you to take your time, and you will, during the daytime in India, you will connect with Anilji, who is the director of our CIP India team. Anilji has been with me since the day when I started in 2018. I started India offices. Very knowledgeable person. He has helped more than 5,000 people at least with the visa, with the study visa process, and so you can connect with him, and we will. So we have a 3-step support system, right? One, you will have a personal manager who will be to help you with the process, but he is the basic manager. Okay. Second, you will have Anilji, who is available like me in the Zoom every day during the daytime India time.
Okay.
I am here as well, and we also have a Canada team if you want to talk to the Canada team. But the process, you are in India, and it will be done through the India process, India team.
Sir, okay. So, ante ayana ani cheptaru kada enta kharchu avutundi enti.
Exactly, you will get all the information. So the tuition fees in Canada in general, these are all public institutions. The tuition fees is about $16,000 to $18,000 per year, which is about 9 to 10 lakhs.
9 to 10 lakhs. Okay, sir. I got it.
They're all public institutions, and the tuition fees is almost the same. The difference probably might be about 50,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees, but in general, the tuition fees is the same.
Okay, sir. And then in a question, if it 1 year చూసుకొని తర్వాత నేను వర్క్ పర్మిట్ అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చా, లేదా కంపల్సరీ 1 year తర్వాత 1 year చేయడానికి మళ్ళీ ఉంటుందా?
You can. So take your time, take your research. First thing what you do is you can see what you can do is after you come here, you can decide if you want to go ahead with your second course. If you are lucky to get a job, you might not have to go for a second course.
Okay, sir.
With got 1 year, it might work out. So for IT professionals, this is a reality. It might work out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the words.
Again, your first time, take your time, research, and do reach out to me. Okay. And again, please be sure you understand we are a Canadian company and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. And we support our students extensively from the study visa process, spouse open work permit, till the PR. We support our students. We charge for non-CIP students. We, for example, for spouse open work permit, right? For non-CIP students, we charge $500 plus taxes, which is almost about 30,000 rupees. For CIP students, we only charge 5,000 rupees.
Okay, sir.
Same as PR as well. When in CIP students apply for PR, we only charge a small consultation fees of $250 one time, which goes to our Canada team who is processing. And I don't charge anything. But for other students who are not through our agency, we charge them $1,500 for express entry PR application.
Okay. Sir, just last question and I'm gonna drop off. Ipudu nenu, like, I'm gonna sit and think how to come back. Mimmalni meeku call cheyala enti?
You don't have to call anybody. Join this Zoom. This is as I said, 12-hour Zoom. Talk to Anil sir. Okay.
Okay, sir. Got my
message. Yeah. So if you send me a message, you will get our WhatsApp messages. I think you already have it.
Yes, I already have it.
This is our virtual office. You can knock it at least 12 hours every day, and they will see. So first connect with Anilji, and he will delegate you Rohan or Sushil from our team, and we'll take it forward from there.
Perfect, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, nice talking to you. Take care.
Nice talking to you, sir. You too. Thank you.
Puneet.
Hi, sir. Hello.
Fine, Puneet. How are you, Puneet?
I'm good. I just have a quick question, sir.
Where are you, Puneet?
I'm right now in Ottawa. I moved back to Ottawa from Kitchener.
Puneet is one of our students who graduated from Carleton or Ottawa University, Puneet?
To Ottawa.
Ottawa University, right? It's a long time. One of our first applications back in 2018, Puneet? Or 19?
Yes, sir. 17. Ante 18 winter. So appudapude office start chesaru meer kuda Hyderabad lo.
Started Hyderabad office, Puneet, long time. Very good. Many CIP students together with Puneet. Yes, Puneet, please tell me.
Sir, I have a quick question about open work permit extension. So right now I'm in express entry pool since from last October, but my work permit will expire this September. So as you spoke earlier with Mrinalini, ఇప్పుడు only TR to PR వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చారు కదా. So do I have to wait or can I apply for extension?
So again, for people like you who were not able to get into the express entry draw because of the COVID, there's been a pause. So when is your work permit expiring?
In September, last week of September.
Last week of September. So there will be a new update in the next couple of days, hopefully, where students like you who have their, you check the update, right? After January, whoever PR, the postgraduate work permit will be expiring, they will get an extension.
Okay. Is it regardless of people who are in the express entry pool or who's going to apply as well?
Anybody who has express entry pool, you have not. Did you apply for your TR to PR?
No, I did not. I was not in Canada, so I couldn't apply, unfortunately.
You cannot. Okay, you missed that lucky draw. Okay, sure. So it is open for everybody who has their work permit expire.
Okay, so it's regardless of the express entry pool.
Regardless of the express entry pool. Okay. Did you check I posted the update in our Facebook group, Puneet. Did you check the dates?
No, I did not check that date. I might have missed that post.
So there is a public policy giving an open work permit, additional 18 months open work permit for students who have their postgraduate work permit expiring because because of the COVID, there were no express entry draws. The government, IRCC, Minister Sean Fraser announced it, and I posted this in our, I did a YouTube video and also I posted on our Facebook as well.
Yeah, okay. But they did not actually mention the exact date when are they going to do that. That's why I had a query.
Are you in touch with Sandeep, Puneet?
No, not anybody right now from CIP.
Let me give you Sandeep's number from our CIP team.
Okay.
1647-834. 5257. Please be in touch
Oh,
with us.
I think I have that number already.
Yeah,
It's the same number since back 2017, right?
So this is Sandeep's number. Yes, Sandeep.
Yeah.
My number is this. My number is 833, and Sandeep's number is 834.
Oh,
Sandeep is
okay.
it was 2019, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just save this number.
Okay. Is everything okay, Puneet? You have to go home. Is everything fine?
Yeah, everything's fine. But
Okay.
I didn't expect they will introduce the new program, and then I went home, and then this happened. So I was unlucky there.
It's okay. It's not a question of time. Everything will be fine. Okay, reach out to Sandeep. Okay, be in touch with him.
Okay, thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too, Puneet. Take care. Guys, I haven't been on Zoom for the last 3 days. So many people out here, so do please be with me. Vamshi, are you here, Vamshi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Vamshi, please.
Sir, this is so currently my wife Harshini is in Canada on the study visa. She entered in May. So I'm going to apply for SOWP very soon, and I have all the documents ready. So I have a question, like actually 3.5 years back, my company initiated B1, B2 visa for me, and it's got rejected for some reason. So do I need to mention this thing in my SOP?
Just give me a second. One of my students who had.
Yeah, sure.
They received a spouse open work permit. I am so happy. Oh my God, that's a big relief. Very big relief. Sonia's approved visa. Okay, spouse open work permit. That's a very big relief. Yeah, sure, please. So, Akshit Patrick has referred you. Okay, so getting back, yes. So in the application form, this is exactly what happened. So I was just talking to a lady. They submitted the application, but somehow, while they did this Canada visa application, they forgot their US refusal. So later on, we advised them to submit a web form. So in the visa application, it is important that you indicate your US visa refusal and everything. In the SOP, you can add a short information if you want that I had previously applied and my visa was refused. But again, it is not mandatory in the statement of purpose. It is very important in the application to make sure that you indicate this detail. Okay.
Okay, so similarly, I have visited like Vietnam and Singapore as a tourist. So as this reflect in my passport, so do I need to mention all these things as well?
So you have in the application, all this will already be there. So you have to indicate any previous refusals, you have to indicate your travel history. So it is all there. But again, if you want to highlight, remember SOW in the support letter, the statement of purpose is to highlight your achievements. Okay, so you can add a separate paragraph, travel history. And in the travel history, you can say that I had extensive travel history out of my home country, India. I have traveled to Singapore, I have traveled to Malaysia, all the countries, and you can actually do it.
Oh, okay. So can I add the same that visa rejection in that travel history, or it's not like it's like separately I need to show for the US visa?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
As I said, I have rejection on B1, B2. So do I need to highlight that in SOP, like, or I can say simply, this is my history. This was happened 3 years back, like that.
You will clearly, in the visa application form, it will clearly ask you when you submitted the application.
Okay.
And you can add a short information as to the refusal, but in SOWP, if you want, you can add it. In your SOP, you can add it, but again, it's not mandatory to talk about this in your SOP. It is your choice.
Okay.
If you want to provide an explanation, again, my personal take on this is statement of purpose. It's more important to talk about your achievements and success.
Okay.
Okay, you are indicating by default, you have to indicate all your refusals and travel history in the application form. So please make sure okay, so in the SOP, make sure that you indicate this. In the applications, you indicate this. Okay.
Okay, sir. In application, I will indicate this, and SOP, I don't mention this rejections and all.
So my personal take is, again, it is your choice. SOP is to highlight your achievements.
Okay, sure.
If you think it is necessary to indicate, do indicate it. But you already declared your refusal in the application form.
Okay, sure. Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, Vamshi. Take care. Akshita, are you here?
Yes. Hi, Gautam sir. How are you?
I'm good, Betty. How are you? Where are you from, Akshita?
I'm in Bangalore right now for since 6 years.
Okay, आप कहाँ से हो बेटी? Where are you from proper?
Basically from Rajasthan.
Rajasthan से आप. Okay. So yeah. So what is your age?
26.
You're 26, and what is your current job?
Currently, I'm working as a US recruiter. I mean, so since last 4 years, I have 4 years of experience almost into talent acquisition.
That is very interesting. What is your highest level of education?
PGDM in HR.
Oh my God, Betty. Oh, just give me a second. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Yes. Sonia, just give me let me just talk to Sonia.
Sure.
Sonia?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm so
you.
such a relief. It is such a big relief, Sonia.
Yeah. I am very much relieved after all that procedure, now.
It is good. So you had this, yeah, I'm very happy that your spouse was approved visa irrespective of what, the error in the application. I was just talking. So please, so your question, I was just talking, we have many people in the Zoom and I couldn't reply on the WhatsApp, your chat. So I thought, yeah, please go ahead with me, please.
That's what I was again now. Even I have to go to India. He also has to come here. Everybody is confused. But then I was planning to go to India now, like for a few days, 20, 25 days maybe. And then while coming, he will be coming along with me for like long time. He'll be here. So I was thinking if I should go and if I'm able to go, because I am on implied status of work permit, right? I recently finished my course and applied for work permit. So that's all that I have. But my visa is there till September. Hello.
That's my daughter. Sorry, you were on live, but let me talk. Daddy will come.
Teresa telling me to bring some kind of card, but it's her card, so she has to get it. And she's telling me.
Oh no, I'm going to punish him. Come on later. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah. So let me just see. So you're under implied status. When is your study permit expiring, Betty?
A stamp on September 30, 2022.
No, study permit, the document, your study permit also on September 30?
Yes, same, 29 September.
Yes, you can go home and you can remember, as long as you have a valid study permit and the TRV visa, you can go home and come back, and you already have applied for your postgraduate work permit.
Yeah, but then that stamp it mentioned as student, so there's no issue, right?
So TRV is a TRV. The stamp in the passport is the sticker, this visa, which allows you to come and go, even if it is S1 or a V1, there is no difference. As long as you have a valid document supporting your entry to Canada. In your case, if you're planning a short trip for the next 1 month, when are you planning?
This month end only.
That's fine, Betty, no issues.
Yeah, and I'll come by before July end, yeah, of course.
Sure, sure. Now I can talk to you and see, okay, I really want to do something in Pune. I'll talk to you on that later on.
I am going to go and do, I'm telling you, I'll give you like full support for everything.
Sure, okay. I'm so happy that everything worked out. Sure. So yeah, please plan your trip. Fine, no issues. You have a valid study permit. You have your valid visa sticker in your passport. You have applied for your postgraduate work permit, and everything is fine.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot, sir.
Sure. I'll connect with you.
That's what I had to convey. Okay. Yeah.
Sure. Take care and God bless you. Glad everything worked.
Sure. Thank you.
Bye.
You too. Thanks a lot, sir. You've been the end, but yeah, you've been there for asking and solving all the things. So thanks a lot.
With some applicants, it is love at first sight. And 2 years ago, when you contacted me, you're such a gentle person, such a golden person, and it was a pleasure working with you. And I'm glad that the story ended positively and looking forward.
Yeah, thanks a lot, sir.
You're welcome, Vicky. Take care. Bye. When we work with, for us, for me personally and our CRP team, it's not just work. We have a very long lasting relationship. It's a moral responsibility to ensure that your students who trust are successful here. And, it has really helped us. And what we are today is because of all the students who have helped us being successful. We don't advertise in India, 0 advertisements in India. And we still receive hundreds of applications every day. And our Zoom is every time it is full for 30, 40 people every day. So I'm very happy to see this, Sonia's visa approved. It's a big relief. So anyway, getting back, Akshita, so, from the study visa perspective, the program of study should not be a repetition of what you already studied. Okay?
Yeah, right.
So you can consider MBA programs, or you can consider organization management like these programs. But again, whatever program you decide, make sure that it is not a repetitive of your PGDM.
That's what, so Gautam sir, I wanted suggestions from you, like which programs should be good or best. Like organization management, I know that is one. And how about project management?
Project management, I usually advise it as a last option because one, financially up, when there is no other program available, that is when we advise project management with the extra. Okay. Why? Because you are spending, we come from middle class families, we take loans and all the parents' savings to study, right? And there should be a benefit. You can get an external project management certification for hardly $1,000. So does it make sense to spend $18,000?
Right.
Right, it doesn't make sense. I know there were a couple of students who wanted masters and they went for a 2-year project management course for for $40,000. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So from this perspective, I would be very careful. Let me connect with, are you in the express entry pool?
I mean, no, not yet.
Not yet. Let me connect with Patrick in the evening. And,
sure.
do you know personally Patrick, or through social media you connected with him?
I know him personally.
You know him personally, that's good.
Yeah.
Patrick's cousin is a very good friend of mine who lives in Dubai and has been probably for 20 years, Patrick's brother.
Okay. Yeah, yes. Even Patrick told me he knows you since 2012 or something.
Oh yeah, Patrick didn't listen to me. So when he graduated in India, I told him, Patrick, don't go to US, come to Canada. He did not listen.
Right, he told me this.
So he went to US and he did his master's from Kolluri University. So after struggling there for about 6-7 years, he was able to crack IELTS those days, express entry. He was able to score 8,777. He had a master's and 3 years of work experience in the US. So he was able to come here. Finally, become a permanent resident of Canada, but that took him an extra 6 or 7 years of his life.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, Akshita, let me reach out to Patrick and then we can see what can be done. Okay.
Okay, sure, Gautam sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you in a Facebook group, Akshita?
No.
Let me share your Facebook group page. You'll find it very helpful. Many people are there, and it will.
I will join there. And Gautam sir, so for this process, I need, a good point of contact from your team as well.
Yes, we delegate a personal manager for every student. We have about 25 people working in our India team, and we will delegate you first. It's very important. So basically, what we do is myself and Anilji, we are the senior managers, and hopefully Arundhati can also join us shortly as well. So we advise the students, the programs and everything.
Yeah.
The entry-level managers, they only coordinate with the paperwork.
Okay.
Okay, so at any given time, myself and Anilji, we are always here in the Zoom. You can contact us. So first, if you have your personal manager, if you're not happy with them and if you are unable to get the right answer, you reach out to Anilji. If Anilji, for example, is unavailable or you're not happy with the answer from him, then you can also reach out to me here. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Not 3 people at the same time, asking the same questions.
Okay. Gautam sir, I will wait to hear back from you through Patrick.
Sure. What is your bachelor stream and percentage?
That was BCom, and the percentage was around 62 or 63 something.
That is nice. No issues. That's very good. Okay. Okay. No backlogs, right?
No backlogs.
No backlogs. Okay. Sure. Let me reach out to Patrick. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Balvinder.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, Balvinder. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, please.
हाँ, मैं सर कुछ पूछना चाह रहा था। मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा था कि जब मेरी वाइफ का जो स्टडी परमिट है वो सितंबर 23 तक वैलिड है।
ओके।
और जो मेरा वर्क परमिट आएगा वो उसी के इक्विवेलेंट ही आएगा ना?
Yes. So Balvinder has been approved spouse open work permit. He is from Punjab, right? Punjab से आना Balvinder?
Yes, हाँ.
Yeah, sure. And you're yeah, आपका भी वही September 23 का आपको मिलेगा।
हाँ। और मेरी वाइफ की स्टडी मई 23 में फिनिश हो रही है, तो उसके बाद में वो जैसे वो पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट वर्क परमिट के लिए अप्लाई करते हैं, तो क्या मुझे भी उसी के टाइम पे वर्क परमिट एक्सटेंशन के लिए अप्लाई करना होगा?
Yes, it is possible. आप यहाँ पे आने के बाद reach out to us for postgraduate, for your spouse open work permit and dependent visa. अगर आपके बच्चे हैं, so it is very important that your wife gets her one postgraduate work permit document, and a job is important, job and pay stubs. Okay. So Srikanth Reddy, yes, please, Srikanth. Yeah. So reach out to us when you come here, and we'll take it forward from there.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Srikanth. Congratulations. Sorry, I missed Srikanth. You did message me. So
Thank you so much, sir.
Spouse open work permit, right, Srikanth?
Yes, along with kids, sir. Thank you so much for your support.
How old are your kids, Srikanth?
She's 4, sir. 4.5.
4.5. That's a very big relief when
yes.
Get the dependent visas approved. Yeah. Please, Srikanth, tell me.
Sir, I have a question. Like, can I withdraw the amount which is deposited in my account now, or should I wait till I reach Canada?
General rule, once your visa is approved, your case is already closed. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes the visa officers at this border officers, CBFC officers might ask in, but again, it's not something that you really have to be worried. So if you have money and emergency, you can use it.
Not the entire amount, but half of the amount what I've deposited.
Sure. Make sure that when you're coming, you have your proof of funds with you. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Usually, Canada is not US. Things are pretty much easy. Once you have been approved, things pretty much are okay. You can relax.
Also, my wife has received her acceptance for business analytics for September intake, sir, in Conestoga. Just wanted to.
That's very good. So hopefully, you and your wife will be for the next Conestoga welcome party.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, definitely. She actually missed it, the boat party, because she had a shift. Also, like she was struggling for her part time since a month or so. Recently, she has got a part time, and even that's a good news for us.
That's nice. Everybody will find job. It's only a question of time.
Yeah, now I feel that the things are falling in place.
It's just the first few months will be the most difficult part, and then everything will fall in place.
Yes, yeah, true.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you again so much, sir.
Congratulations, and please post.
Yes, I'll definitely, sir. I'll
timelines in the Facebook group that will help other students, and also review, please, if you don't mind. You know, as I said.
Yeah, definitely, sir.
Yeah. Did I send you the link for the FB review?
I'm already in, no, I didn't get it.
Okay, I'll give you a link for FB review. As I said, you know, we are. Okay, just give me a second. So this is our review page. If you we have a Facebook page, we haven't really worked on it, but please, if you can put a review here, that would really be helpful.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
Sure, Srikanth, congrats, and looking forward to meet you in person.
Definitely, sir. Even I'm eagerly waiting to meet you.
Sure, Srikanth. Yeah, take care, Srikanth.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye. Kumara, you have one more question, you said. Okay, I see Amit here. Amit as well. Amit, we will not go ahead with the application. We will only submit individually, Amit, with the spouse, dependent, and kids. You know, we cannot take the responsibility of that. Okay. So if I don't want to go on back and forth. It's been very difficult with all this. If anybody contacts us initially that we want to submit the application together, we decline them.
नहीं सर ये सब चीजें पहले I think we discussed.
We discussed in the Zoom as well. What I told clearly was first we will submit for your for your brother, and once his visa is approved, then we will go with the dependents. But together we don't do it, right?
Yeah,
we spoke to you many times as well, and in the group as well, in the Zoom as well. And my advice to all students is we only go ahead first with the student, and once the application is approved, then we go ahead with the dependents. Very high visa approval rate when you apply together. We have approvals. Even myself, I applied with my wife and 2 kids, but I had an extensive travel history and we did it. But again, it doesn't make sense to risk commit. First apply and then go ahead with the dependents.
Yes, sir. Sir, उनके पास 1.5 साल के बच्चे हैं सर, so it's very hard. You know, पहले तो कंपनी से अप्रूवल नहीं मिली, अभी कंपनी से अप्रूवल मिली है.
You are not thinking, Amit, if your brother's visa is refused.
So it's I totally you know, respect your decision. I know you want visa approval. I totally respect. I'm not just arguing here with you, sir. And it's just that we do not have any option. We just want to take it as a lottery. If it is
there is always an option, Amit. There is not jaldi nahi hai. We go ahead with your husband, with your brother's approval, and then we can submit after his approval for his dependents.
No, but sir, we want to submit, in a single go. It's very hard for them. We discussed as a family, there are a lot of things, sir. So, it would be our decision, sir, if
Happening
it
with a
is.
lot, we've been through so much back and forth with you. One second program, one brother, other brother, and Phil. End of the day, if your visa is approved, right? I have to your Shivani ji salary and everything. We have to go and back and forth, and visa is approved. Then there is nothing good, not for you and not for us.
So I have two more application as well. One of my, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about Sunil. I'm not.
It's been very difficult, to be honest.
So now what can be, we submitted the fees, sir. We submitted the GIC. What can be done, sir?
Go ahead and we will go ahead and submit your brother's application. No issues with that. But with the dependents, it is a very high risk of refusal, and it is not.
सर उनके 1.5 साल के बच्चे हैं सर. थिंक अबाउट दिस वे, वो कैसे ट्रैवल कर पाएगा बिना बच्चों के साथ? ट्विंस है सर उसके पास.
यहाँ पे लड़कियां आप सप्लाई करते हैं आगे. There are so many students. We have thousands of students who have. Humaira, the lady is here who is waiting. She has a 3-year child.
Yeah.
Well, and it is your brother now. उसको खाना बनाना है कि he has to feed the kids. नहीं ना मैं.
No, sir. I think we have different.
We will not go ahead, Amit. It is a huge risk, and I don't want to put my applicants.
But I think risk, sir. I respect that. Risk तो है, sir. ठीक है. Risk तो है.
First time as well, I told we will first apply for your brother, and then we will go ahead with the dependents. It is a huge risk. It is a waste of time and effort. It is a very bad lottery.
Yeah, so he has like travel history to US, UK, and he has like 5 CR of asset certificate, and and continuous work.
Salary,
Sunil salary?
Yes.
I don't want to disclose, but it is very high. It is approx 90 lakhs.
Then that is financially a stable head travel.
Yeah, so 5 CR, sir. Even the other day we had the conversation. Anil was there, and we had the conversation.
Amit, you are not doing correct, Amit. It is such an important decision in life, and
सर इतना समझ लो. अब मैं क्या बोलूं सर. फैमिली की कुछ चीजें होती हैं. मैं आपकी तो रिस्पेक्ट करता हूं सर. जो कुछ आप बोल रहे हो, आप भले के लिए बोल रहे हो, एप्लीकेशन के लिए. But it's just that it's very hard for us. Everything seems good and dandy. For instance, continuous work experience, salary is very great, and net worth is like 5 CR.
ठीक है. Okay, let me talk to Shivani ji. Go ahead. Yeah, you're risking unnecessarily, Amit. It's such a bad lottery.
Yeah, sir. Please. I am just getting I'm not getting a good follow up from CIP team.
It is not a good follow up. We don't want to do it. You are pushing us to do something which we don't want to do it, and we are very clear in this. On this, we will not. It's been very difficult in this situation with many applicants. We have approvals and we have seen refusals as well.
Sir, we have backup plan as well. For instance, if we get the visa approval, what we will do is we will file for Sunil's wife, who has the equivalent salary, and we will file for standalone visa only, and she will be landing there in probably if he gets the refusal. And she will be landing it there, and then we will be, approaching you.
She has an IT company supporting her for a job.
Yeah. With continuous experience, so they have very continuous experience and very high salary.
Okay. Let me get back to Shivani ji and we'll take it forward from here. Okay.
Yes, sir. अगर आपको सर इंडिया में अगर आपको कोई और रिसोर्स असाइन करना तो प्लीज.
Arundhati, I will delegate Arundhati ji to help with the process. Okay?
Yes, sir. Please delegate. If you feel that Shivani is good, I don't have any problem. Everything is good and
we do hundreds of applications. It's just that we don't want to go together with dependent because it's a high risk of refusal.
Yeah, no problem, sir. Just what we can say now. Everything seems good and dandy. It's just that it is like dependent, but we can try, with respect to that.
We do an exception. Okay.
Okay. So, okay.
Let me talk to you after the Zoom link. Okay. After the Zoom.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Take care.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Take care. Humaira, you had a question as well, Betty. One more question you mentioned. Ranjit.
Yes.
Ranjit.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yes, Humaira.
If I take in Niagara University, if I go with Niagara University, what intake will I get? Which month and year intake?
It's not about the university, Betty. It is very important, one, to choose a program which is in line with your work experience, because you graduated years ago. And the problem at this time is you don't have work experience.
Actually, I was working online with a school in India in course of pandemic, sir. So if I get that experience, because all the schools were online.
Okay. Do you have an official salary coming into your account? Is this employment official or cash?
The salary was not in the account, it was cash, sir.
It has to be an official bidding.
Okay.
Okay. So these things, for agencies in India, they might not really understand the complications. In future, when you apply for your PR and when you claim this experience, IRCC might ask you to provide the pay slips and your bank statement.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is not just about study visa. When you're talking to me, I'm looking at a bigger picture starting from your study visa, your family, and also your PR.
Of course, sir.
Okay, so if you do not have official salary, so that is considered unofficial employment. Okay, so get a consistent work experience with official salary in your bank account coming in every month.
Okay. So what if my husband applies? His age is 36. He has a continuous 7+ years experience in this country and 3 years from India. And currently he's on job, of course.
What is his
planning
job?
for a study permit. He's a senior accountancy.
Senior accountancy. And what is his highest level of education?
MBA.
MBA ke baad, it is very difficult, Betty. There's not really much to study after MBA.
He was looking for finance analyst courses or finance risk management courses.
And when a person has MBA in finance, there's not really
even
much.
PR is not possible, I guess, from his.
Canada has a point-based system, so the only option aapke liye is for you to get a proper job.
Okay.
Okay.
If I work 1 year in this country and I have a proper work experience, I have a proper appointment letter and I get pay slips, and then I can apply after having 1 year of work experience?
We can start the process after 4 to 5 months because it takes right throughout the entire process. By the time we submit your application, it might take another 2 to 3 months.
So I can start with September, October, the process, sir? Because
Yes.
by July, I'll be joining the job.
Yes, Betty, we can.
Okay,
but
so
again,
I will get back.
Yeah, applying from Middle East and Saudi, very high risk of. Saudi, we have mixed approvals. From Middle East, hardly any approvals.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm staying, sir. How am I supposed to apply from Hyderabad?
You can apply from Hyderabad. You can go to Hyderabad for 2 or 3 weeks and then apply from there. So SDS visa in Canada, we have a simplified visa process called SDS, and you can only apply if you're in your home country under this category.
Okay, so I'm not staying in my home country, sir?
Where you are a higher risk of refusal when you apply from a third country, because it is difficult to prove ties to your home country when you're living in a third country.
Okay, even if I apply SDS from my home country, I would be staying here because my job will be going on here. What will be the...
That's fine. It's okay. As long as you are temporarily applying from India, there is no logic, but that is how the IFCC works.
Okay, so you'll be helping me in that, I guess.
Everything, Betty. Once you are in our network, initially there is a communication, because it's so difficult finding the right people in India who are committed.
Yes.
But thankfully,
Actually, the reason I am in this conversation with you, I have gone through too many consultants, and they are just telling it is around 1.5 to 2 lakh. We'll be processing your PR. That doesn't look legitimate to me.
that nahi
It's
hoga,
not a
bhai.
legit deal.
It is not legit. Second, only RCIC can apply. Second, very important, Canada immigration process is very transparent. Anybody who has decent English and can spend time can go to canada.ca website and learn everything and do themselves. There are lots of groups out there, but again, it comes with a huge cost, 4 or 5 months of your time and going through that. But again, there is no shortcut. If it was easy for 1.5, 2 lakh, pura India or Africa, yahan pe hota hai.
Okay, so my bachelor's percentage would matter if I'm going for
Yes.
master's in education
Academics
program.
are very important. Academics are very important. What is your academics percentage?
Bachelor's percentage is 72.1.
That's good. That's not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So think about it again. This is the first time with you, Mira. You're joining our network. Take your time, research, and then reach out to me. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, but take care. Ranjit, yes, please, Ranjit. Ranjit and Dr. Jimawat. Ranjit. Yes, please.
Yes. Hi, sir. Sir, yesterday I was discussing with you regarding my wife's visitor visa refusal, actually, in the WhatsApp. So I'll brief about it. So actually, I came to Canada in December 2021. So my course will finish in August 2022. I have my student visa till December 2022. So I applied for my wife for a visitor visa in February, and she got refusal on 8th of this month. So reason is like, I'm from Andhra.
When did you get married? Yeah, okay. Which city in Andhra?
In Andhra, Madanapalli, sir.
Madanapalli. Okay. So when did you get married?
Reason for 2019.
2019. Which month?
June 25th.
June 2019. And when did you come to Canada?
I came in December 2021.
December 2021. And so you lived with your spouse for about 2 years getting married.
Yeah. Yeah.
So generally, Ranjit, what is happening is, unfortunately, the visitor visa option was only a temporary solution. Why? Because of the COVID, a lot of delay in the processing. IRCC had to cut down the staff, organize work from home. So there were many families who were affected with this. Okay. So, so guys who are raising their hands, kindly do not raise your hands. Post a short message in the Zoom chat, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. And I'm locking this meeting so other people will not join, and we will finish with whoever is in the Zoom today. Okay. So guys who are checking our Facebook group and other channels, I'm locking this meeting today and we'll be done after I complete this meeting. It's already been about 3 hours since I'm talking. Okay, so visitor visa, Ranjit, it was not really a good option for you. You should have applied for spouse open work permit. Okay.
Yes.
Visitor visa option was only for families who have children. What we see from the approval rate, right? There are exceptions, but mostly it is for students who have their spouses, their children, and going through a huge separation.
Okay.
Okay, so some have been approved, some have been refused. Many have been refused, especially without, without children. But it's a lottery out there. Should have applied for spouse open work permit. So in your situation, Ranjit, now, because you are finishing your studies in August 22, which is very difficult to apply now. In theory, we can apply, but again, by the time your application comes for review, you will already finish your studies.
Yeah.
Okay. So option one is we can still go ahead and apply. After you finish your studies, you have to get your postgraduate work permit as soon as possible through Flagpole. And then you have to get a job job letter and 1 or 2 pay slips, we will have to come through the web form.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, which means like I need to apply for a spouse visa after getting job. I mean, maybe after 5 months, you're saying.
So what happens is if the review comes after you finish your studies and you don't have a job, unfortunately, one of our students is in a situation like that. She finished her studies. IRCC asked him, please provide the pay slips, employment letter and pay slips. And if you don't provide, for example, your review comes in September and IRCC might refuse directly, or they might ask for these documents. And if you're unable to provide these documents, your application will be refused.
Okay. Sir, I have one more doubt. I've got one more doubt now by your answer. So it's like only if I get a job, then only I can apply for
Exactly.
SOWP.
So your spouse will only be approved after you graduate. The requirement for the spouse open work permit is your postgraduate work permit eligibility and your employment.
Okay. Okay. Even though if I got my PGWP, still I need to get a job to get my wife SOWP.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So any questions, please reach out to Yashwant from our team.
Okay. Yes, sir. Sir, and actually, I joined the Zoom session on Monday for my second course, but unfortunately, everything got messed up because of this. My initial plan was like, once she will come here, I will do the flagpole, and she can work, and I can somehow arrange the financial based on her work. But
okay, you're only in your first course, then it's very difficult. So what we have to do is we can go ahead and apply now. But we have to get in your acceptance for the second program as soon as possible, Ranjit. You have to go for a second course. 1 year is very tricky. What is your work experience, Ranjit?
Sir, I worked as a structural engineer in back in India. I have around 7+ years experience.
Okay, okay. So you have to go for a second program. Unfortunately, there's no other option, Ranjit.
Okay.
And did you research anything, Ranjit?
Sorry, sir?
Did you research any programs? You know, programs are very limited for September intake.
Yes, I haven't researched because I'm not sure like which course to take because I'm doing my project management. That also it was like I applied for supply chain management initially and I didn't get my visa, so I had to change it to project management and I got my visa. So now I'm not sure like which course to take. Also, I'm not exactly sure. So I was just.
Ranjit, can you send me a text message to my cell? Let's connect offline in the evening and discuss.
Yeah, sure, sir. Okay.
Can you text me, Ranjit?
Yeah, yes, sir. I can do that, sir. At what time we can discuss, sir?
I'll try to call after 5 p.m. I'm not sure how it will work out, but send me a message, not on WhatsApp, please, to my cell.
Okay.
You have my number, Ranjit?
Yes, I have.
Send me a message and I will try to connect with you offline and we'll see. Because for the September intake, it's a bit of a pain with the programs. But let me see what. And where are you in? You're in downtown, Ranjit, Toronto?
Yeah, I'm in Toronto downtown.
We spoke last time and you told me that you're in downtown Toronto.
Yeah, yes, we spoke for my second course, but my plan was different. I was like depending completely financially on her arrival, but now everything got. So now I'm in a confusion state, what to do, what not to do. Yeah.
Let's connect offline and discuss. There are other people in long time as well. So let's close the room and I'll send me a message. We'll connect in the evening.
Yes, sir. I already dropped you a message.
No, I didn't get any message, Sandeep. Ranjit.
Okay.
So my number to my cell phone, not WhatsApp.
Yeah. Okay. Then I think, can you please, whatever you have given the number 5257, that is also?
833-5257. No, this is my cell phone number. That one was Yashwant's number. 833-57 is my number.
Okay, sir. I will send to that number.
Yeah, please send it. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ashok has been here for some time as well. I have Ashok, and after Ashok, I have Nikshit. Ashok, yes, please.
Hi, sir.
Just give me a second. I think there was Dr. Jimawat here. I'm sorry. Ashok, let me just talk to Jimawat and then I can get back to you, Ashok. Yes,
Okay.
Dr. Jimawat.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello, sir. This is Sanskriti from Surat. So, yes, Sanskriti. I had come to Canada via a study visa for 1 year in 2018. And I applied for my postgraduate work permit and I got it for 1 year. But due to some family reason, I had to come back. So since then, I've been working here as a first aid instructor. And I
What
wish
is
to...
education with you?
My education was BCom and I studied strategic management from Canada.
BCom and?
Strategic management.
1 year strategic management in BCom. What is your percentage in BCom?
It was 56.02%, and in strategic management, it was 4.07 GPA.
Which college, Betty?
Centennial.
Centennial. Are you married? What is your age?
I'm not married. I'm 26 years old.
26 years old. And first aid training, very interesting choice.
I know.
How long have you been working with?
For 3+ years. So when I came back in 2019, I started working as a first aid instructor.
First aid, very interesting. And do you, I hope you don't mind, but what is your salary?
So we have our own company. My parents are also first aid instructors. They're doctors. So I've been working in the same company.
So your parents, I was wondering because this is a profession for us medical professionals. So coming from a background, okay.
I know.
So Papa hai aapke saath abhi?
हाँ hai.
Let me, he's
Yeah, good
listening.
evening, sir. Good morning.
Kaise aap? Good morning.
Yeah, I'm fine, sir.
So I was wondering because it has to be somebody from our background, medical profession. So I was surprised when your daughter mentioned.
Yeah, but she wanted to come again to Canada for the study again.
Unfortunately, आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम डॉक्टर मनोहर है, डॉक्टर मनोहर के
Manoj. Manoj ji, unfortunately, you know, postgraduate work permit jo hai, it is only issued once in a lifetime.
Yeah, but what about the study permit?
Study permit, in theory, we can do it, but again, it is very difficult to be honest. We can definitely try, but फायदा क्या हुआ यहाँ पे आके, right? So the whole reason is for people to come here. They have an opportunity for postgraduate work permit and then get their PR, right? In theory, for example, we can do some healthcare management program for your daughter now, okay? But what is the outcome? Agi, what is the next plan? Like, why do you want her to come here and study? And post studies, what is that? What is the plan?
So I was telling him the exact thing that it won't be useful, the study visa. What are the other opportunities or possibilities through which I can come? I have applied via express entry, but the possibility. Right now it's 425, but I'll be giving my IELTS again because I'm hoping the score will increase. So if I improve my score in writing, my score will go up to 483.
Writing, okay. What, you're 6.5 in writing, Abhi?
Yes.
That's where a lot of people are stuck in, unfortunately. Yeah, that is the only option, Betty, to be honest. There's not really much. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26, or you get married and come here on a spouse open work permit.
Yeah, but that's not the option right now for me. So I wanted to know, is it possible for me to apply for an open work permit?
No, on what basis?
I actually don't have a lot of idea about it. I read.
The open work permit is for people who are in Canada, who last year were unable to get their PR because of the express entry draws nahi hue the. So that is the reason. But other than that, it's not really an option for you. Yeah, the reason why I wanted to ask you as well, somebody like you would be a very good person for us to work in our Surat. I have an office in Surat.
Yes, yes, I know. I spoke to the concerned person today.
Janki and yeah.
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 So express entry is the only option. That's what you said.
But yeah, unfortunately, Sanskriti, there's no other alternative for you.
All right. Okay, so do you think I should, is it possible for me to apply for a PNP option?
You can apply, but again, your position, what is it? And most PNP, if you look at the PNP options as well, Sanskriti, they are either job-based, right? There's very few provinces. Rest of the provinces, mostly, they require an employer to support you with a job offer.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay, then I guess I'll have to wait.
You'll just have to wait. Okay. And let me know if you'd be interested to work in our Surat office meanwhile. I know
Of
Dad
course.
is taking care of you very well, but you've been through this process and it might be more interesting than supporting your dad's business out there.
Absolutely. I'll contact her again for this purpose.
Yeah, contact me directly with you. Okay.
All right. Okay, perfect.
You have my number, Sanskriti?
Yeah, I think you've sent it in the chat.
Yes, please. Yeah, please let me know if you would be interested.
Sure. Sure. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Take care. Ashok, please.
Hi, Gautam sir. I hope you are doing well.
Yes, Ashok. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So, నిన్న కూడా లైవ్ లో వచ్చాను మీతో మాట్లాడడానికి, బట్ మీరు అవుట్ ఆఫ్ టౌన్ అని ఉన్నారు.
Yeah, my daughter's birthday was my two daughters, they are June girls. My oldest daughter she turned 11 on the 2nd of June, and my youngest turned 6 on the 8th of June. So we went to a water park.
Okay. Yeah, belated happy birthday to both of the beautiful girls.
Thank you, Ashok. Yes, please, Ashok. So how can I help you, Ashok?
Let me tell you my story, how I came to Canada and what happened. So for December 2020 January, I came to Canada on a study permit.
December 20?
Sorry, January 2020.
January 2020 వచ్చావు. Okay.
Okay, ఒక 1 year program చేశాను sir.
Okay.
Then I applied for the work permit.
Ayyo, PGWP. Okay.
Yeah, that's a bigger mistake I ever did in my life. And then so 1 year work permit వచ్చింది. So I got a job and job చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. నాకు then tier 2 PR లో అప్లై చేశాను సార్, PRK.
That is very good. Okay.
And so AOR వచ్చింది. లాస్ట్ July 27th AOR వచ్చింది. September 8th అడిషనల్ డాక్యుమెంట్ రిక్వెస్ట్ వచ్చింది. సో కొంచెం ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మిస్ అవ్వడం వల్ల.
Okay.
So after that there is no update from the ARCC.
Okay, tier to PR 1 year. Did you apply under international graduate stream?
Yes, sir.
That is a tricky part, right? 1 year and
yeah. So 2 years అంటే like definitely September 10th నాకు PR వచ్చి ఉండేది. So GCMS note submission 2-3 times చేశాను, బట్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ మెన్షన్ చేస్తున్నారు అడిషనల్ రివ్యూకి రివ్యూ రిక్వైర్డ్ అనేసి అడిషనల్ రివ్యూ అనేసి మెన్షన్ చేసి చేస్తున్నారు GCMS లో.
1 year I have seen refusals for students who actually have studied only 1 year.
Yeah, 1 or 2 refusals ఉన్నాయి. So there are like 50 or 60 people and 50 to 60 people ఉన్నారు ఒక గ్రూప్ లాగా. ఎవరికి రిఫ్యూజల్ లేవు వాళ్ళలో, బట్ అందరికి GCMS చాలా మంది అప్లై చేస్తున్నారు. లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఎవరు వచ్చిన వాళ్ళందరికీ అడిషనల్ రివ్యూ రిక్వైర్డ్ అనే ఉంది, బట్ నాకైతే హోప్ లేదు దానిపైన. సో బట్ ఏమైందంటే, సో దాని కింద ఓపెన్ వర్క్ పర్మిట్ అప్లై చేస్తున్నాను. సో మీతో మాట్లాడినప్పుడు అప్లై చేయండి ఖచ్చితంగా వస్తుంది అని ఉన్నారు లాస్ట్ ఇయర్. నాకు ఇయర్ ఎండ్ వరకు వచ్చిందండి.
ఎప్పటి వరకు వచ్చింది?
ఇయర్ ఎండ్ వరకు వచ్చిందండి.
That is very good. So did you complete your 1 year work experience, Ashok?
సార్ యా 1 year సార్. జాన్వరికి 1 year అయిపోయింది సార్ నాకు 1 year కెనడియన్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్.
That is good. Even if you don't get approved for TR to PR, you still have your CEC option.
సో లైక్ ఇక్కడ వర్క్ పర్మిట్ దానికోసం నేను వరి అవ్వడం లేదు సార్. ద మెయిన్ పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే సో మా వైఫ్ ఇంకా ఇండియాలోనే ఉండింది. సో స్టూడెంట్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఫిబ్రవరిలో డిపెండెంట్ వీసా అప్లై చేసినప్పుడు లైక్ మిడ్ ఆఫ్ 2020 రిజెక్షన్ వచ్చింది సార్.
So the evidence posted yesterday, you have applied for open work permit and you are in a TR to PR. Decision has not been made. You can apply for an open work permit for your spouse.
అదే సార్. సో ఇప్పుడు ఎలా సార్, ఇప్పుడు ఓపెన్ వర్క్ పర్మిట్ ఉంది, ఇప్పుడు మా వైఫ్ ఓపెన్ వర్క్ పర్మిట్ ఎప్పుడు అప్లై చేయొచ్చు అనే క్వశ్చనే లైక్ నాకు.
You can do it now. See, you meet all the requirements. You have applied for PR under the TR to PR. You are awaiting. You already applied for an open work permit under the public policy as well. You meet the requirements. Go ahead and submit. If you need any legal assistance, reach out to our team. If not, you can go ahead and you can submit the application.
అంటే డిపెండెంట్ అవుట్ సైడ్ కెనడా కానీ ఇన్సైడ్ కెనడా కానీ పిఆర్ లో మా వైఫ్ ఉంది సార్. పిఆర్ లో అప్లికేషన్ లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళు అప్లై చేసేటప్పుడే, ఐ మీన్ లైక్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ అప్లికెంట్ అప్లై చేసినప్పుడే డిపెండెంట్ కూడా చేయాలని కండిషన్ ఇచ్చున్నారు కదా సార్.
No, but you didn't indicate you were married. You did. How come you did not indicate your wife in your application?
నేను ఇండికేట్ చేశాను సార్ పిఆర్ లో.
When you submitted your TR to PR, were you already married?
Yes, sir. I was married, sir.
Okay, and you already show your dependent is also you are the principal applicant in the TR to PR, and your wife is already included in the application, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, then that's fine. That's the way it should be.
అంటే ద ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే కండిషన్ ఇచ్చున్నారు సార్. స్పౌస్ ఓపెన్ వర్క్ పర్మిట్ కి అప్లై చేసేటప్పటికి ప్రిన్సిపల్ అప్లికెంట్ కూడా అప్లై చేసి ఉండాలనే కండిషన్ ఏమో ఇచ్చున్నారు సార్. అక్కడ దట్స్ వేర్ ఐ స్టాప్.
అప్లై చేసావు కదా నువ్వు?
అది చేస్తున్నాం సార్. ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ అంటే లైక్ ఆల్రెడీ చేస్తున్నాం, వచ్చింది, బట్ చేయొచ్చా సార్ ఇప్పుడు?
That's fine. See, you have applied for your work permit extension under the public policy and you have received till the end of the year.
అవును సార్. సో అంటే ఇప్పుడు కండిషన్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ ఈ విధంగా ఓపెన్ వర్క్ పర్మిట్ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళకి కూడా ఛాన్స్ ఇచ్చున్నారు సార్. ఏమని ఇచ్చున్నారంటే మీది కూడా 4 months ఆర్ బిలో కూడా వర్క్ పర్మిట్ అయిపోయేట్టుకుంటే అగైన్ యూ కెన్ అప్లై అండ్ యూ విల్ గెట్ ద వర్క్ పర్మిట్ టిల్ December 2024 అని ఇచ్చున్నారు సార్. మై క్వశ్చన్ ఈస్ నౌ ఇప్పుడు మా వైఫ్ కి డైరెక్ట్ గా నేను డిపెండెంట్ అప్లై చేయొచ్చా లేదా అనేది పాయింట్ సార్.
Yes, you can do two things. One, you can apply for the open work permit until December 2024. Hopefully it will be approved. That is one. Second, you can also apply for your wife for the open work permit.
ఓకే, ఇప్పుడైతే అప్లై చేసేయచ్చు కదా సార్ ఓపెన్ వర్క్ పర్మిట్ మా వైఫ్ కి?
Yes, you can apply.
ఓకే, సో అంటే నా పర్మిట్ ఇయర్ ఎండ్ వరకే ఉంది సార్. ప్రాబ్లం అయితే ఏం కదా?
Permit, that's fine. You can apply. The problem will be when if you get a decision, negative decision, then that your wife will also be rejected, and your application will also be rejected.
ఓకే, అంటే బట్ అప్లై చేసే టయానికి పిఆర్ రిఫ్యూజ్ కాకూడదు, విత్డ్రా కాకూడదు అని ఉన్నారు సార్. బై ద టైమ్ వి సబ్మిట్ ద అప్లికేషన్.
You are still waiting. So what happens is after 1 month, if you get a negative decision,
okay,
then everything will be refused.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it, sir.
Okay.
Are sir like
right? There's nothing you have to do in the situation. You risked it. Thankfully, you still have your 1 year work experience under CEC. So if it doesn't, look into this.
Yes, sir. దీనికోసమే నేను వెయిట్ చేస్తాను 4-5 months నుంచి, because in PM's mandate letter he mentioned that ఓపెన్ స్పౌసెస్ కి పిఆర్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి ఓపెన్ వర్క్ పర్మిట్ ఇష్యూ చేయండి అని ఇచ్చున్నారు. అదర్వైజ్ 1 year అయిపోతే నేను కెనడా వదిలేసి వెళ్ళిపోవాల్సింది. సో like without her I don't want Canada and anything. So almost 4 months.
It's only a question of time. Go ahead and submit and hope everything works out. Okay.
ఓకే సార్, ఓకే సార్. అదే నిన్న సందీప్ గారితో కూడా మాట్లాడాను నేను. లైక్ మాట్లాడినప్పుడు సార్ ఉండి మీరు అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ఆఫీస్ ఉన్నారు, సార్ వచ్చాక మాట్లాడాలి, కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజన్ గా ఉంది.
ఈవినింగ్ లో మాట్లాడతాను. సో యూ ఆల్రెడీ అప్లైడ్ ఫర్ వర్క్ పర్మిట్, ఇట్ షుడ్ బి ఫైన్.
ఓకే, ఓకే సార్. అదే సార్ అప్లై చేస్తున్నా, నాకు వచ్చింది. సో ఒకసారి ఎవరిని కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వాలి సార్ ఎట్లా ప్రొసీడ్ అవ్వాలంటే? సందీప్ గారు. ఓకే, ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే అశ్వ.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. take care, sir.
Rashminder, आज बहुत दिन के बाद Rashminder. So I'm sorry. Yeah, let me see who was the next person after Ashok Jimabat and then Ashok. Nikshit Gaud and then we have Rashminder and then Muskan. Nikshit?
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Nikshit. How are you?
I'm good too, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
please.
I have a few queries regarding my study permit. It's like I finished my bachelor's in 2020, November.
Where did you study your bachelor's?
Sir?
Where did you finish your bachelor's?
2020, sir.
Where?
Hyderabad, in Ames Degree College.
Okay, Hyderabad. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is your bachelor's first stream and percentage?
Sir, my stream is BCom Computers and I scored 73.93%.
That is very good, 73. Okay, and 2020. Okay,
Yeah.
so right.
So it's like I applied for my visa in January 2021. So it got rejected in March. So now I was waiting for GCMS notes approximately.
March 2021 or March 2022?
2022, sir. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay, so which college and program did you apply?
Sir, I applied for York University Advanced Accounting Program.
BCom Computers, and you graduated in 2020.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and
sir, it was like due to the COVID, I wrote my exams in November, but I got the results in January 2021.
So you got in January 2021.
Yeah.
And when did you
Later,
submit your visa application?
in January 2022, sir, I wrote my IELTS in July, but later, as I was late for the